This is Conversations with Mom. It's conversations that I have with my mom, Marie Kunkler. I am so proud to have her as part of this series. She offers so much wisdom, so much connection to the universe. So come on, join in. So happy you're here.
I really enjoyed your manifesting one today because we had talked about it. When you manifest, and this is my rule, and it's probably everybody else's, but I've come to that decision. When I'm manifesting something, I have absolutely no feelings attached, none. And that's what you put to the universe, because the universe feeds off of fear and all the other stuff, the good stuff and the bad stuff. And it doesn't allow it to happen. And I told you what I do now. If I see somebody that's sick or has something wrong or is nasty, I just go, no, thank you. And that has no feeling whatsoever. And just as much as I say thank you to things that I have, I also say no, thank you. And it's sometimes loud and sometimes it's not. But without, loud if I'm by myself. But you know, Patty, if you do it that way, then there's nothing in the universe that's going to come at you or come away from you. There's none of that. Wherever the energy is, it knows that you asked for that, and there's nothing that's going to stop it or help it, or having the wrong things head for it.
This morning, I took your advice and I meditated. It was a guided one that I found on YouTube that was supposed to be like related to your job or related to your work. And I don't know, he went off on a tangent at one point about volunteering and giving back to the community. Wow. And I'm like, what? I mean, not that I don't want to do that, but that's a little too specific. That episode of Friends, that's what it made me think of, where somebody gives Chandler an audio tape to play and while he's sleeping to kind of help him stop smoking, and he plays the thing and so he's sound asleep, and it says, "You are a strong, confident woman who doesn't need to smoke." It's like I'm sitting here listening, I'm like meditating, and there's this guy saying like, "You are confident and strong and you want to give back," and I'm like, wait, what? Am I being hypnotized or am I meditating?
Actually, you're supposed to be trying to find out what's out there. Instead, he's telling you what it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because you had said that it had that cloud kind of thing, it's gray. And they said it was going to rain. So I went up the stairs, and it was beautiful. The sun was out when I opened the blinds. I went upstairs. By the time I got upstairs, it was foggy. You couldn't even see the land on the other side. And I was in there, it's like, this is what I picture Patty's looking at, because, no, I'm sorry, but you're so much in my mind, So I'm looking at it, and then, which was so beautiful, I looked out, I'm eating, and I look up, and there was this huge rainbow that went over the whole island. Yeah. And the fog was disappearing. It was still a little bit there. It wasn't like it was all beautiful, sunny. It was falling away, and this huge rainbow went from one side to the other side of the island. And so that's on the other side of that gray area.
The other side of the fog is the rainbow.
Was the rainbow. So then I looked down again, because I was eating, and I looked down again, thinking nothing of all of this. And it wasn't until later when I read your manifesting. And I look up again, and the sun is out, sky is blue. Through the veils that we have in front of us, you don't know what's on the other side of it.
Yeah.
And we kind of look at that sometimes when we're in Florida. he'll go, look at that, look at that. The rain's coming at us. You can just see it coming at us. It's pouring. And then all of a sudden, it takes a turn and goes the other way, and we've got the sun, and they got the rain. You know?
Yeah.
But the part where all of a sudden the fog moved and you saw the rainbow was kind of a very neat thing to see.
Yeah.
You know, really. Yeah.
Sounds beautiful.
Well, that is something when you meditate again, do your own, if you can't listen to somebody. Look for what's on the other side. If you can't, you know, look through it or something.
I'm going to write down, create my own meditation.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to record it, and then I'll play it back, because obviously I can't do it while I'm doing it. But what I was going to say is the feelings are what I want, because I can't create a job that in my mind doesn't exist. I don't know what my work is going to look like yet. All I can manifest right now are the feelings. So I know how I want to feel, like I wrote. I know I can almost taste it. I can smell it. I can feel the energy around me, but I can't get to the other side of the fog. You know how you always used to say, put it in place? Put it in place exactly how you want it. And I write every day. I write gratitude, goals, and manifest. And I just jot a few things in each. The reason why people get so disappointed or so upset with themselves is because they have an expectation. And there's not a lot of wiggle room. It's a cement expectation. It's not like, this is what I would like to happen, and if it doesn't, well, I know that this is an opportunity. But this is the way I want it. This is when it has to happen. This is how it has to happen, and this is how I contribute to it. And then, it doesn't happen. Oh my God, I can't believe this didn't happen. Like the world starts to crumble. And I'm not like that. So I'm trying to manifest more feelings than actual things.
Right.
Everybody keeps saying things like, you're going to do something even better. And no pressure.
You said, I want to be more specific. That should have been your goal. Never mind what the specifics are. Just be more specific.
I control my own destiny. If I think that I'm just going to be able to sit on the couch and it's just going to hit me in the head.
Do you, though? Do you really control your own destiny?
It's great to manifest, but there's all of these columns. So manifesting is part of it. I think manifesting is almost like putting together a business plan.
Yeah.
You put together, this is my audience, this is who I want to attract, this is what I'm, this is my area of expertise or my service that I'm providing, this is when I'm going to provide it, this is how I'm going to provide it. All of that, that's like, to me, that's manifesting. That's like saying, this is my business and this is what it is. Whether I have,
so you already know what all that is.
Yeah.
I guess where I go from there, for me, would have been to say, now that's it, and I walk away from that, and that's it. I don't look at it again. I only know it here. I know it here, but I don't look at it again here. And in your situation, it's more. There's a need you got, and that's important.
You create a plan. That's my manifest. The next step is not to walk away. The next step is to put the actions in place that are tied to that plan. You can't sit back with that kind of work and say, it's just going to come to me. I need to physically put things in place as my action plan. I have like this cloud, this big cloud of things that this is me. I am in the center. And then I have part of me is a little of this and a little of this and a little of that and a little of this. And it all makes up who I am. And I feel like that's the soul stuff. That's who I am. And that's what I want to offer. That's how I want to feel. That's what I want to give to people and organizations. And I would love to do motivational speaking. So I can't just sit back and think that's going to come to me. I need to go look for where can I speak? What can I speak about? What kind of organizations can I speak at? What kind of conferences are, and all of that. And at the end of the day, I'm like, holy crap.
You're exhausted.
I need to at least try. I need to, these are all of the things that I love to do.
Yeah, well, you couldn't be working any harder, Patty. And so I just wanted to share that with you about the rainbow, because I found that was so, and it was just there. It was there for you, it was there for whoever was willing to take it, and look at it and see the other side of it. And there wasn't anything you had to do. You just had to look.
Right.
And sometimes things come through and you think, oh, well, that's nice, and then go on and do something else.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything to them, but yeah, it's a thing that was put there by nature. I love you. I'm so glad we did talk just a little bit. I just wanted to tell you while I was thinking.
I'm glad you did. Thank you for sharing your rainbow with me. Maybe I'll add it to my meditation.
Right. Good idea. I love you.
I love you too.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.